I wanted to get a video of us taking the bikes out, but there's some technical difficulties. We figured out the bikes. The people that own the house behind our hotel are having a party, and they're doing karaoke because all hours are karaoke hours. And this is what it sounds like in Asia 24/7. Everyone in Vietnam is always doing karaoke. We are in downtown Hoi An on our bikes on this really beautiful bike path. There's Kirsten navigating. And we got these bikes for free from the lady that runs our hotel. So here we are. We biked to the market, and I may have gotten us roped into going to a tailor shop. I don't know. The lady was, there was a lot, and I was nervous about parking the bikes, and I didn't want to be here. Kristen wanted to come here, and then I just nervously said, okay, afterward, and I didn't realize it was a tailor. I thought she just wanted to see her stall. So I might have gotten us roped into doing that after. Maybe
we're just gonna bike away.
What if she takes our bikes hostage?
Yeah, she probably will, considering I have the key in my pocket.
Anyways, this market is kind of the central market, and Hoi An's kind of overwhelming. They like people at you.
Yeah, it's like one person wide, just a straight line of stalls on either side, and they all just have the exact same menu. And they'll go, it's the same, just sit with me, just sit with me. It's the same thing anyways. And it's like, ah.
It's a lot. It's really overwhelming.
Bring some?
No, that's okay. Thank you. Like that.
Yeah, there you go. It's good though. Like you can get, I got rice noodle thing with barbecue. It was 30,000, and I got spring rolls for 30,000. It's fine. It's good, but classic. This is a touristy place. I didn't realize.
It's cute. It's adorable. All right, food came. Carson got it. What'd you get?
Rice noodles with barbecue. It's quite nice. It's quite delicious. Just barbecued meat in a bowl with some veggies. Love it.
And I got spring rolls as usual. This is what it looks like when you eat at the central markets. It's just food stalls all over the place, and you just sit and eat at these little tables.
There's these fried fish treats everywhere, and we just saw a little stand on the side of the road, and we said we had to get one after dinner. So we got a chocolate one and a jam one. They look delicious. See the little fish?
Okay.
Like a pancake on a stick.
So we've decided to do some sightseeing despite the fact that it was like very stormy last night, and it's gonna rain all day apparently. Got caught in a little bit of rain, but we've definitely been in worse. We're buying our tickets for the Old Town now, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And you know I love UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Pro-UN. Okay, we just bought our tickets and we're just running to our first stop, which is going to be the Fujian Assembly Hall. They gave us a map, and I put the paper tickets in my bag because it's raining. So to see all of the historical sites in the town of Hoi An, you have to buy a ticket. The ticket is 120 Vietnamese dong per person, and it gets you into 5 of these sites. There are more sites than 5, so you want to take a look at the map and figure out where you want to go beforehand. The passes also don't expire, so you don't have to use them all on the day that you buy them. What they do is they just cut off. It's like a stamp punch card, basically. They just cut off your little tab, and you just have 5 of them, and that's it.
Yeah, Hannah said we should try and wait the rain out. But the fact is, It's probably gonna do this all day, every time we leave a place. So if we keep waiting for the rain to slow down a bit, we're just gonna spend hours waiting when we're gonna get rained on anyways.
So instead we're just walking in the rain. We stopped to get some fried goods along the street.
What do we get?
Even though it's raining, the stand looked really good, so we're just waiting.
It's hard.
Okay, it's raining hard now, as you can see. So we're gonna eat our little treats. We got a donut, and we got something fried banana. We got kind of ripped, whatever. It was 50,000 dong for both of these. This one is a fried banana, you can kind of see. And all of this batter is actually quite good.
This one? It looks like a nice donut. It's super hard. Like hard dough. It's good though.
It's raining hard, look at that. And we're standing under this like little park. So we ran here, and it turns out the Fujian Assembly Hall is outside. So we're gonna go seek some cover inside. The fact that it's pouring rain, like everything is soaking like that, is actually kind of beautiful, given this is the temple of the sea goddess and everything is so wet and filled with water. See how much water is on that road? Okay, we are on our way to the Museum of Hoi An. We had the classic experience where someone tried to get us to go to the tailor because it's famous in Hoi An, obviously. And said the museum was closed and it was gonna open in an hour. So, which means we have enough time to go to our tailor shop. Anyways, we haven't been pushed for a tailor as hard as that lady was pushing us since Thailand. And Thailand was bad, so that really says something. I had to jump through the puddles. Okay, something tells me the museum isn't closed though. And we're just, look at the guy in the hammock in the undercarriage of the bus prison.
Oh, what a man.
This is a turn no one was expecting. The museum, it is closed today. Whatever, we're here for a lot more days and our passes last for a whole long time. So, we are going to the Japanese covered bridge and the Cantonese assembly. All right, the bridge is closed for construction. Okay, here it is.
When they said reconstruction, they meant it.
Yeah. So behind me is the Japanese covered bridge. It was built in 1593. First records I believe, had it mentioned in 1617, but people think it was built in 1593. The bridge is said to act as a sword to keep the monster Namazu at bay. It is a Japanese monster that is rumored to be so large that its head is in India, its body is in Vietnam, and its tail is in Japan. So this bridge acts as a sword to keep it from moving around and causing massive earthquakes. The people living in Hoi An also believe that there are other monsters that live underneath this bridge. So in 1653, the Vietnamese and the Chinese built a temple, which we'll go visit next, to keep them at bay. So hopefully this reconstruction hasn't let out any of those monsters. Explain what you did.
They have a little QR code that you scan, and they have like a 3D model of the bridge you can look at on your phone. So that's what it looks like, and you can walk through it. Fun, eh? We're in the 10 Key House, which is a 280-year-old house right in the middle of Hoi An here. It was a family of merchants back in the day, and they built this really nice house. And the wood here that you can see, the dark, nice wood, is the original wood. It's 280 years old. They said they soaked it for 10 years underwater to strengthen it, and it still stands today. And every year it floods the entire house, like up to where we're standing almost, and it's 280 years strong. Very impressive.
We are back on our bikes today, and we are biking about 15 minutes down to where we're going to take the coconut boats on an hour-long tour. Our girl Daisy booked it for us at our hotel. She's been super nice, and she was able to make sure that we get a good price on it and not the tourist price. So that's where we're headed now. I'm super excited. You're going to see how cute the boats are.
That's very fun. And we get to go on a fun bike ride on the good bikes.
So Asia has a very, because of the scooter culture, it's very like, people will just go around you on the road. Like there's basically no traffic laws. So we're just biking on this big road, as you can see, on our way to the coconut boats. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Bật cánh lật sai.
So once you get out of that smaller canal, it's really busy now in the main area where all the tours are. tasty, which is why it was really nice of the lady at our hotel to be able to book it for us, and she just added it onto our hotel bill because everyone here is trying to sell you things. It's a lot like Thailand in that sense, Hoi An. And so like as soon as we biked in, there's a lady who on a scooter that tried to stop us and overcharge us for the boat rides, but Daisy, who runs our hotel, was able to call the company that she knows, get us a good price, and they are waiting for us.
Made it much better. We just biked right up to the pool place, and the guy parked our bikes for us, walked us to our boat, on we got. No problem. Much better than the nightmare when you come up and everyone's trying to sell you and you want to get a real price. It's great. Super helpful.
And now we're done. We're gonna bike back. That was so fun. We were a little ambitious with what we wanted to do today, and now we are biking to the Pottery village. It's hot, like you can see, blue sky, and the forecast said it was gonna rain the entire time we were in Hoi An. Like, and still today it says rain, which, so like the only way to tell the weather in Asia is to look outside and see what's currently happening. The forecast does not mean anything. So it is hot and we're trying to figure out where to go, and we also definitely need a drink. All right, here we are on our long bike. It is hot and we have a long ways to go still. Now I'm second guessing whether or not this is a good idea.
Well, it's too late now. We're only like 5 to 10 minutes away. It's a nice bike. Hannah's impressed.
Look what we saw coming at us. The way the Pottery Village works is that you buy a ticket, it's 35,000 dong each, and then they give you a little map, and you can see it's kind of like a square or rectangle. Each of the circles are pottery making houses. You can go in and you can make your own pottery, and there's also kilns and animal shaped whistles that you can make, and there's a terracotta park as well. So it's just basically just these little houses like that are run by the families that still make all of this pottery, and you can go and learn from them and then buy some pottery. We definitely would, except for we just genuinely have no room in our packs to buy anything as special, let alone pottery.
There's cool stuff. It's too bad. Anyways, it's fun. We kind of just decided to bike here because it was close, but it was well worth coming to. It's cute.
So you can move to the inside, just two.
Okay.
And the one you put outside, please. Slowly, don't move too much. How you feel? The first time you do this job?
Yes.
Okay.
Really good?
Yeah,
That's fun.
look at you guys.
Under here?
Yeah, and then, okay, first. Smile.
Smile.
Smile at the camera.
That's what we take picture for you.
Look what I made. It's a piggy bank.
That's cute. Very nice.
Yeah, so you can.
Next stop is the whistles. That's what I'm excited for. Making a little animal whistle. And supposedly we get to keep them. I don't know where we're gonna put it. Okay, we made it. We're trying the whistles.
This is cute. Very nice. Water buffalo.
Okay, so this is the kiln right here. We went inside to the coffee shop and got our free gift, which was another whistle, which is a gift for Kayla and Tessa for Christmas. Maybe, if we carry them long enough. It's been a weird experience.
It's fun and you do all this stuff, and then they always want to sell you a bunch of stuff, which is fair. But like, I don't really want to buy a bunch of big pottery.
Yeah, we're not really the market. We're making the journey back now. All in all, that cost us 80,000 Vietnamese dong, which is like $5. Yeah. I'm also recording my phone, so it doesn't have the stabilization the GoPro does. But that was a really fun experience, and I would highly, highly recommend people to go there just to make the pottery. It's so fun. I've never done that before. What do you think, Kristen?
It was fun, and the little old lady who showed us how to make the whistles was really nice and really cared a lot. Like, she gave us the whole rundown for like 10 minutes and was willing to do more and stuff. It was really fun.
Yeah. The Cultural Museum is open now, so that is what we're doing today. It's our first thing we're doing today. And tomorrow is the Lantern Festival. Kristen and I are both feeling a little down in the dumps, but we're excited to do this museum. So behind us is a model of the Japanese covered bridge that was closed on our first day in Hoi An. That's what it's supposed to look like. This is a bomb released by a B-52 before 1975, and it was found in 2012 by fishermen. Like we saw yesterday, ceramics and pottery is a huge part of specifically Hoi An culture, but Vietnam in general. It is a huge trade export during the 15th and the 16th centuries. So a lot of this museum is about pottery, which is very cute. Kristen and I are both feeling tired of traveling. We kind of had this idea when we left Canada that we were going to go on this big trip where we were long-term traveling and we were just living, so we'd have a lot of down days. But what we're realizing is that we are still tourists everywhere we go, and part of the good parts about being tourists and getting to see all these new sites all the time and getting to have all this money that we can spend in these countries is the fact that we are always going to be tourists. And we're always going to be like pressured to buy things and feel pressure from ourselves to go out and do stuff, and we're always going to be visibly different than everyone. And there's just a lot of friction all the time with traveling to somewhere that isn't your home country, but we're kind of caught in this hard place where we can't go home because it's expensive and we have this big trip that we want to do, but we also don't want to stay for as long as we thought we wanted to stay because we're really tired and we want to see a lot of the world with the money that we have. So we don't want to waste it sitting in hotel rooms like we thought we wanted to do and that we thought we'd be happy with doing. So kind of caught in this hard place where we're now thinking we want to increase the speed of our itinerary and do Laos, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore all before we go to Perth for Christmas. So that when we get back from Perth, we're just going to Indonesia and maybe the Philippines, maybe Taiwan, and our itinerary is open in that sense. And then we can figure out what we want to do from there. So that's kind of how we're feeling. Just wanted to showcase what we're feeling at this specific moment in time, and the fact that traveling isn't always exactly what you think it's going to be, and you learn a lot along the way.
I feel the same, but different to Hannah, because she's leaning more into the side of like, we're tired of traveling and it's hard to be a tourist and we're always foreign and like it's hard, you don't know how to live the, which I don't really care about as much as Hannah does, which is fine. But I'm more just thinking like all these days where we're just like, it's cheap, right? You can stay in a hotel with breakfast included for $20 or less, and then you get a meal for not even $10 for the both of us. We're spending like 30 bucks a day to just relax. But what's the point of just relaxing? Like, we don't really enjoy the relaxing. You're just sitting in a hotel room with not that much to do. Like back at home, you have all those stuff, all your hobbies of your family and friends you can see. Whereas when you're here, there's none of that, right? So all we're doing on our relaxed days is nothing in a hotel room, which is boring and doesn't make you feel any better, really. It just kind of makes you depressed and sad. It's like boring. So I feel like we're here to travel. We're here to see Southeast Asia. So what's the point of like, oh, for a little cheaper, we can stay for like 3 more days and spend a week in a city that you really only need, like you only need 2 to 3 days to see a city. A city like Hoi An, you need like 1 to 2, right? But we'll spend a week just so we can relax and take it slow and stuff. But then we're just bored and we don't really enjoy it that much. So what I'm thinking, what we're both thinking, is let's just travel. Like, let's go. A city, you need 3 days to see the city. We'll take 3 days to see. You need 2 days to see the city. 2 days. Boom to the next one. Boom to the next one. Like, do the traveling like we're actually traveling, and then we'll just see how long it takes us. If we finish way faster than we thought, that great. That means we spend less money. We spend less time. We can go to the next place. We can go to the Middle East, or we can go to the Philippines. We can go to China, whatever. So we're kind of thinking, if we want to travel, let's just travel. So that's what we're gonna do. See cities, not as quickly as possible, but like, if it's recommended 3 days in a city, we'll do 3 days in a city, not 7, so that we can have 4 days to do nothing. It's useless. That's how I feel.
I think the gist of what we're trying to say is that even though you're long-term traveling and you're in all these new places, and hypothetically, like on paper, it sounds good to be able to relax in a hotel room with a free breakfast, and then maybe you just hang out on your laptop all day and then you go and you get a fancy dinner. The reality is that you're still in a hotel room living out of a backpack without all of your friends and family, and it just adds up. Like, we've been traveling for almost 4 months now.
What makes it all worth it and what makes it fun is when you're traveling. Like, you know, that's all the hard stuff. You're away from your family, you're living out of a backpack, you're in hotel rooms. Those are the downsides. But the upside is you're traveling. You see places, you go to new cities, you try the new food. When you're not introducing the fun novelty, you just only have downsides and upsides.
So this is part of what we're talking about. Like, some things just really get on your nerves. Part of it is not being able to walk on the sidewalk. It's all motorcycle parking. So then you have to walk in the street. But the streets are crazy and people drive crazy. So it's just things like that it's like every day you have to go out and deal with it. That's a lot. Also, on a different note, the streets in Hoi An are just as crazy as the rest of Vietnam, but there are so many tourists here. Like, the tourism in Hoi An is insane, especially now that the Lantern Festival is tomorrow. But like, I don't even know if you can accurately pick it up on camera. Like, over there, it's just bikes, like pedal bikes, motorbikes, and cars, and a ton of pedestrians. And most of them are tourists, which means they're kind of stupid like us. Okay, we are finally trying Cao Lau noodles, which are like the staple of Hoi An. They're the local noodles. This is what they look like. Listen. They're like, they seem to be like noodles without much soup base. And she said to eat them with the greens and with the chili sauce. So that's what we're gonna do. Very good. We ate all of it, and we even treated ourselves to 7-Up today. It was like definitely one of my favorite things we've eaten in Vietnam. It's 40,000 dong, it's like $2 Canadian. It's very good. Highly recommend. See, Kristen and I ate all of it. Alright, that's the place we went. It's behind me. I'll put it on the Google map. Oh, you can't see the Google Maps. I'll put the name on the screen. Google doesn't let you share lists anymore, so you can't see my nice list that I made. It was very good. The street is crazy though, so it's hard for me to get a picture. Alright, this is the last house that we got to see on our tour of Hoi An. This is the old house of Quang Dan. It belongs to a series of 7 generations of Chinese merchants.
And the family here makes white roses, which is like a dumpling plate in the shape of a rose. And they're making it back there. It's cool to see. I think we saw like the 6th generation of people who've lived in pretty solid casually. So imagine living in the same house for like 8 generations.
Yeah.
Wild.
Carson treated us to something unheard of experience.
Wow.
Mango mochi is street food. Do you want to hold it so I can take a little bite? Okay, I'm gonna take a little bite. I'm so excited.
It looks real good, eh?
It's okay. It's got not mango stuff in it, like nuts.
Not good.
No.
Basically, it's filled with peanut sauce.
No.
Not bad. I don't even think there's a mango in here.
I love mango. You know what you don't want is biting into mochi you think is going to be mango and it's peanut. Just filled with, and not even peanut butter.
I don't think it's mango at all. I think it's just peanut.
My initial reaction was a little aggressive. It's just, like I said, when you bite into something expecting mango and you get nutty peanut butter, it's not good. But the peanut mochi, it was good. It was good. Yeah. Like Carson said, it was advertised as peanut mochi, we still would have bought it and it would have been good. So supposedly they shut down the traffic for the Lantern Festival, which in their defense, Lantern Festival starts at 5 and it's 4:44 right now, but it's not, the traffic is still very much going. So we are on our way to get Cao Lau for dinner, and then at around 5:30 we're gonna start walking through the, see, it's not pedestrian. At around 5:30 we are going to walk down the main streets, and then when it gets dark we're gonna get our little lantern boat rides. That's our plan for the Lantern Festival. It's definitely a lot more lively than the other nights that we've been down here, which is exciting because it's been kind of dead. Besides the fact that there's a lot of tourists during the day, but we're excited to see that at night. Apparently they shut all of the lights off, so it's just like a lantern lit once it gets dark. I'm so excited. We waited for 6 days for this specific reason. That's why we've been here for so long.
Yes. And being in Hoi An for 6 days is too many days.
Yeah.
But it'll all be worth it now.
So it's September 28th, which means it's the day of the Lantern Festival. So before we go out, we're here getting noodles again at the Cao Lau restaurant that we were at yesterday. But today I got Quen and Nam noodles. Carson's gonna explain what they are.
And I got Mi Quang, which is just Quang noodles. They're also famous here in Hoi An. I don't know what they are, but there's like Hoi An has Cao Lau, which is the most famous, then Mi Quang, which is another noodle dish, and then Tom Ga, which is chicken rice. So I got the chicken rice.
And we're fueling up for our big day. I'm so excited, you can probably tell.
Here's my chicken rice. We pour the sauce on it. Very famous here apparently. Of course it's got fresh vegetables around the outside, like every dish and all of it. It looks really good. I gotta mix it up good.
Mine, it looks extra good. Look at this. Yum, yum, yum. Second type of noodles. They kind of look like fettuccine noodles. Let me grab these now. Do you see? Kind of fettuccine-y. So I put in a nice big dollop of chili. No water, so that's out of budget. So hopefully it's not too spicy. Like I said, we came to this restaurant twice because it was so good and it was so reasonably priced. And the lady that runs it brought me a little gift. So I'm gonna wait till Carson gets back to open it up. That's so cute. Okay, I just opened the box. It has a little candy inside too. One for Carson.
Exciting.
Okay, it is currently 5:30, and in the plot twist of the century, the road is closed off. There are no cars anywhere on these streets.
No one saw that coming.
Everyone stopped here, lined up, and you know I rule about if people are lined up in front of something. It probably means you should go. So we're gonna go to get these little, I think they're mango juices from the stand. Okay, so that's a little stand, and look at this little drink. It's so cute. Okay, let's give it a try.
What is it?
It's mango juice. With a little bamboo straw.
It's delicious.
It is so much busier now. Look at all the people behind me. Look at the people on the bridge. And in the river. Ticket prices are 150,000 dong for 20 minutes. That's the little ticket booth. So we got our little candles. Apparently they're lucky. There's matches in them. It wasn't a very hard barter because we said no to 50 because we didn't really want them. And then she said 30, and then we still said no, and then she gave us 2 for 20,000, which is like $1. So
Works for me.
yeah, I don't know what's happening on this side of the river, but on the other side of the river, the line is like 8 times longer than the line that we're in currently. So we're close. We're almost at the front. Hi, we're gonna get on our cute little our boat ride. Oh, we are in our little boat. Carson and I are facing each other. It's just so cute. And by coincidence or by luck, the lady that sold them to us said that they were very lucky. The lanterns that we bought, one's yellow and one's green. My favorite color and Carson's favorite color. What are the odds? Because they're all different colors. Lucky. That's for you, Taylor.
That's a sign, for sure. And every time we've done like a fortune thing or some spiritual thing, it always ends up as like long life and good relationship for the both of us. And we get the same one. Like we've done fortunes where we both get the exact same fortune. It's like you'll have a long life and a good relationship. It's very weird, but can't complain.
It's so fun, but there are so many people here. I don't know if you'll be able to tell how many people there are.
It's packed like shoulder to shoulder.
Like so packed, but it's so fun. So if you come, you have to go to the main bridge, and I don't know what was going on in our line, but if you cross onto the island side, not on the old town side, there'll be people that will be asking if you want a boat ride, and those people will take you to the official ticket booths. They're not trying to like upsell you as they typically do, but some of the lines are really long and some are really short, so definitely look around.
Yeah, our line is probably a fifth of the length of all the other ones, so that was good.
Yeah. I don't know if I've said yet for the vlog, but the Lantern Festival happens according to the lunar calendar. So the full moon is like the main Lantern Festival day, which is what it is today. But we're realizing that I'm pretty sure this happens every single night. We already did one. See, they ask you all the time if you want to go to the beach. But yeah, so I don't know what the vibe is.
Cool, they're doing a lesson like analyzing a position clearly in Go. I think it's Go, unless it's some Hoi An variation.
This is Carson's second dinner. We realized that Carson needs to be eating like 3,000 calories a day, whereas I only need to be eating 1,900. So we eat 2 meals a day because we skip breakfast basically.
No, we skip lunch.
We skip, well, with our free breakfast, we skip lunch. When we don't have free breakfast, we skip breakfast. not intentionally, that's just the way the day works out. But we realized Chris needs to be eating 3,000 calories. We eat the same amount. We probably eat around 1,600. And Carson's lost weight is how we've noticed. So Carson's going for second dinner now.
Even eating, like, they're not big meals, and it's Vietnam, right? So they don't eat a ton of stuff, and it's all very healthy, like not high calories, veggies and stuff. Like even eating, if you just eat 3 meals a day, that's not that many calories. Eating 2, I was losing a lot of weight.
And we're walking and doing stuff all day too. So like 1,900 for me, 3,000 for Carson is like how much it is to sustain our weight, and we burn calories. So like we need some food. Here we go. Street Cao Lau. These Cao Lau noodles are my favorite Cao Lau noodles. Oh, no, that's okay.
So yeah, small.
Okay, thank you.
The Cao Lau noodles are so good, and whatever chili they bring with it too, it's different than the chili that we get like in like Ho Chi Minh City and all the other cities we've been to. Give us a try, Carson.
You see how it's basically all vegetables. That's Vietnam cuisine for you. Delicious.
And I've been eating all of the limes that they give us. It's gonna start raining. Everyone knows we're on the same level as everyone. We know when it's gonna start raining, partly because it's raining right now. But we felt that first crack of thunder. It's starting to rain quite hard. So we're running back. I am with child because I have my cardigan that I don't want to be wet. Yeah, under my shirt because we're leaving tomorrow. So if our clothes get soaked, it's gonna be annoying to pack. And in Asia, you never know how hard it's gonna rain and how soon. So we're running back, and our timing was actually really good though. We were already on our way back when it started raining, so we just gotta make it the rest of the way. But the Lantern Festival is so good. End of rant. It's wet. Oh, it's okay. Getting wet, and it's thundering and lightninging. Running down the middle of the street, not to get too wet, but it's hopeless. We're already so wet. Look at how much water. This is what we're running through. It's literally flooded, which is what we were worried about. We're so cold. We're so wet. We're so wet. Literally could not be wetter. It's so wet.
We got a little bit wet, but we loved our time in Hoi An and going to the Lantern Festival. Tomorrow we're taking the bus to Hue, and then we'll spend a day exploring the city. So subscribe to make sure you don't miss that video, and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.